now it finally comes to fashion and to beauty. We are talking about zero mineral oils, silicons, PGs or synthetic. Instead, 100% natural raw ingredients. It's named by its founder, Dr. Hauschka. Welcome, Nicoline from Dr. Hauschka. And welcome, Daniela from Felder. And nice that you are both here. Why are you excited to join GreenTech Festival this year?
For us at Dr. Hauschka, we are really excited to celebrate change with you, with GreenTech, and I think it's a good opportunity, especially in this year with the pandemic, to show what is important to all of us, to our society, but also for companies to show how we can really celebrate change.
Daniela, what was you most looking for to come here to GreenTech?
I think it's really amazing to see not only sustainability, but sustainability done in a stylish way, because I think that is something that was lacking for a long time, and I feel that here there's a lot of style coming into play.
Let's talk about beauty and sustainability. How is it integrated in your company, Dr. Hauschka?
For us, it was integrated from day one. Our founders, when they created Dr. Hauschka, that was in 1967. So at that time, words like sustainability or organic didn't even exist. So they were real pioneers to celebrate change and to respect the environment and respect nature. And I think that's amazing to see that nowadays we are continuing this work and that their vision about a sustainable future for all of us is more important, even more important today.
And did the mission or the vision from back then, did it change or is it still the same?
It never changed. It was always very close to our heart to respect nature, to respect the environment, but also respecting the companies that work for us, for example with our raw materials, to make sure that they will get fair wages and have a future and the possibility to buy food, to send their children to school, to secure education for them, and all that was from day one like this and is still close to our heart today.
What was like the major success you would name?
Our major success? That's a good question. I would say the major success is that nowadays all those values that have been important to our founders are becoming more and more important, and that we, all of us, even today, are realizing that it's important to work together, to work in partnerships like we do with Felder. And that we are all connected in the world. Nature is connected, we are connected, and without each other and without working together, I think we cannot be effective.
You came up with a label called Nature. What is it about?
Nature is a label that makes sure that, for example, the raw materials I was just talking about are really organic from the very beginning until they go into the products, in the cosmetic products. So making sure, for example, that the soil is cultivated in organic farming, Demeter farming, and very, very high organic standards. And we are also testing the ingredients, the raw materials on every step of the production process to make sure that it's the highest organic quality that goes into the product. And nowadays it's even more important because there are many labels around the world and also a lot of greenwashing, and the clients are quite confused what to buy or what is really sustainable or organic. So that's why we thought it's really important to be part of this Nature label.
We're here to talk about sustainable beauty and sustainable fashion. Welcome, Daniela. Since 2008 you are collaborating with you. You have a sister, a twin. glam rock twin I read in the magazine Elle, Annette. She's not there today, but welcome you here at GreenTech Festival. How did the partnership happen?
How did it come about?
I think it was a very special way and how we both work for both brands. We had the feeling that there is a connection in terms of values and in terms of how we work. And even beauty and fashion, it's a quite logical link, I would say. I mean, you wear fashion, you need makeup products. And then I contacted Daniela and Annette 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago, yeah.
Because we also have a very similar personal background. All three of us grew up in a little village in Germany, in the countryside, always surrounded by nature. But then after finishing school, we went abroad to London. So there was like a connection, and I contacted them, and we connected immediately on the phone first time, yeah. And that's where it all started.
And where is your connection in terms of sustainability?
Well, I mean, we didn't start as a sustainable brand. We started like right out of Central St. Martin's and did like big catwalk shows. But our personal life, as Nicolina already said, was very much aligned to, you know, like our conscious thinking, living in a more sustainable way, doing yoga, more mindful. And at one point, about like 6-7 years ago, we were like, oh, we need to bring our work life in tune with our personal life. So we started to change one thing after the other, from like making our brand vegan to just using upcycled and recycled materials, to then eventually ending in the thing which was for us the most important, using more and more natural materials. And that's where it was then a perfect timing. By the time Nicoline contacted us, we were actually striving to mainly use natural resources. So it was really great timing, yeah.
So is it?
I think the very special part about our partnership is that we are both working with plants and with plant fibers. So we use it for our cosmetics, and Annette and Daniela are using it for their textiles. And that's also our vision for the future, to create a fabric out of plant fibers.
How do you see your future you have in common?
I think there's a lot of opportunities, but with so many new innovations happening, you know, that makes it possible to actually make out of, you know, like plant resources, fibers. It's perfect with Dr. Hauschka because they have so many different plants where you just use one part of the plant and then the rest of the plant could be used to create fibers. And we are researching into this at the moment, and hopefully we'll be able in a couple of years to create our own amazing, completely natural sourced and organic, of course, sustainable textiles. That is the dream for, I think, both of us. No?
What kind of partnerships for raw material you already have?
For Dr. Hauschka, you mean? We have worldwide many partnerships for all the ingredients that we cannot grow in Germany. Also with climate change, I think everybody is now realizing that our agriculture that we have in Europe or in Germany will change over the next years or decades. So everything that is not growing here, we get from partnerships all over the world. For example, India, Africa. It depends on the ingredients we use for the cosmetic, but it starts from roses, of course, that we grow in Afghanistan, in Ethiopia, or in India. We just created a new ingredient for mango butter that we use in our cosmetics. And very often we initiate raw materials in this organic quality because it doesn't exist globally. So we work with the farmers locally, we show them how to produce in Demeter quality and how to prepare the soil, how to grow the plants, and then we also offer it to other industry, for example the nutrition industry, or like in this partnership for the fashion industry. Because what the things we don't use from the plant, we can give to other partners that use it for their industry.
It sounds like a really responsible partnership you have both together, and we wish you all the best, and thanks for being our guest at GreenTech Festival.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you.